November 26, 1922. Valley of the Kings, Egypt. Howard Carter makes a small opening in a sealed limestone doorway and holds a candle inside. He later writes that he sees strange animals, statues, and everywhere the glint of gold. For months, Carter and his team clear the tomb of Tutankhamun. By autumn 1925, the work reaches the royal mummy. Carter and anatomist Douglas Derry begin to remove the outer linen wrappings. Beneath the layers on the right thigh lies a dagger. Its blade is made of iron. The dagger appears out of place. Tutankhamun died around 1323 BC. Egypt was deep in the Bronze Age. Bronze tools were common. Iron was rare and difficult to produce. A full iron blade in a royal tomb raises an immediate question. Where did the metal come from? Carter catalogues the dagger as an iron blade. The handle is gold. The pommel is crystal. The sheath is decorated with floral patterns. But the dark iron blade shows only light corrosion. This condition is unusual for ancient iron. Some researchers suspect the metal may be meteoritic. Meteoritic iron falls from space and often contains nickel, but for decades, no one can test the blade without damaging it. In 2016, a team led by physicist Daniela Comelli gets permission to examine the dagger in Cairo. The researchers use a portable X-ray fluorescence spectrometer. The instrument fires X-rays at the blade. Atoms in the metal absorb the energy. Then they release it as a unique fluorescent signal. This signal reveals the element composition without cutting the object. The results are clear. The blade contains iron. It also contains about 10% nickel and about 0.5% cobalt. That signature is not typical of iron smelted from Earth. Terrestrial iron usually lacks high nickel. The ratio matches iron meteorites. The metal did not come from a mine. It came from space. The team compares the dagger's composition to known meteorites in the region. The closest match is the Kharga meteorite. This meteorite was found in Egypt's western desert in 2000. Its nickel and cobalt content are nearly identical to the blade. That does not prove the dagger came from that exact meteorite. It does prove the blade belongs to the meteoritic iron class. Ancient Egyptians may have witnessed a meteorite fall. A glowing object would cut across the sky. The impact could scatter black iron fragments across the sand. Someone collected the fragments. A skilled metalworker then heated and hammered the space iron into a blade. No records name the smith. No workshop has been found. But the object in the tomb is physical evidence of that process. Texts from ancient Egypt call iron metal from the sky. Some translated phrases link iron to celestial events. The dagger may have been more than a weapon. It may have been a sacred object. The pharaoh carried a piece of the heavens into his tomb. The dagger rests on Tutankhamun's right thigh. It sits inside the linen layers close to the body. The placement suggests personal value. Carter records it as object number 256. The blade measures about 34 centimeters. The handle is fitted with a gold guard. The crystal pommel may have been chosen for its clarity. Together, the parts create a royal weapon. The scientific finding changes how historians view Egyptian metalworking. It proves that Bronze Age Egyptians worked with meteoritic iron before widespread iron smelting. The dagger is not an isolated curiosity. Other Egyptian iron objects from the same period also contain meteoritic signatures. A set of beads from a pre-dynastic grave shows similar nickel levels. These objects form a small but significant group. The study also shows the value of non-destructive analysis. The dagger remains intact. No sample is removed. The blade keeps its original surface. Museums now use this method on other fragile artifacts. A 2013 study of beads and a 2016 study of the Dagger both rely on portable X-ray technology. The technique opens new doors in archaeology, but many questions remain. How did the ancient Egyptians acquire the meteorite? Did they see the fall? Did they trade for the iron? Were meteorite fragments reserved for royalty? The Dagger offers no answers. No ancient text records the event. No drawing shows the object being made. The only witness is the metal itself. It sits under glass in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. The dark metal still reflects light. The blade still rests in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo.